Hey, Namaste. Pretty, do you have your other cards? I have like one other deck I pulled out. As y'all been in here for almost 2 months, I ain't did shit. How you doing? Good. Showing like a villain as always. Also, I saw your thing, so go ahead and put down your questions. Hmm. Because I'm sure there's a lot. What other deck? Ah, I have this blue and white one, but that's it. I gotta go in the other room to get it. I need to exercise more. Ooh, that was rude. That was pretty fucking rude. So I can't get over that TikTok sound. It's actually really nice. What are C's true intentions with me? Alright, give me a second. What's today? The 7th? Okay, I got like 2 more days. Alright. Okay, cool. I'm still tripping for no reason. Okay, so what are his true intentions? So let's see. Okay, so what are C's true intentions with Namaste? What are his true intentions with her? Press off, please. 2, 3. What are his true intentions with her? Press off, please. 2, 3. Queen of Pentacles. The Hermit. Page of Wands. Temperance. And then the High Priestess. No. Some of the High Priestess. 2, 3. Knight of Cups. Also, give me a second here. Trying to make sure. Okay, yeah. All right. So this thing's on Wi-Fi. His true intentions. So here's what I'm getting. So you're a Queen of Pentacles since you're an Earth sign, and then you have here the Hermit. Honestly, what it feels like is he's trying to make a decision. Hey, Taylor. He's trying to make a decision about whether or not he'd like to maybe stay in this connection, move forward with you, or go towards other people he may feel attracted to, especially maybe like a Pisces or something like that. Because I do have High Priestess and Knight of Cups. I do feel like he does have other options. Maybe some people you may not know about. What else? Press hot, please. 2, 3. Ace of Swords, 9 of Cups, his intentions, and then 5 of Pentacles. Tell my 5 of Pentacles, 2, 3. Knight of Pentacles, 10 Ace of Swords. Then 8 of Pentacles, this reverse, his true intentions. And 9 of Swords, he's trying to see whether or not this is worth really investing in, honestly, is what this feels like. Like, would he be happy with you, or would he have to kind of like go and offer or give more to somebody else? That type of thing here. This could also speak towards maybe you gaining some clarity about this person that may make you feel happier about, or maybe better about, like, this person moving on from you if they do. It's almost like, I'm not going to sweat it type of energy here. Why is 9 of Swords at the bottom? Press off, please. 2, 3. Wait. He opened up to me, opened up how he felt. I mean, about his feelings about me last night, telling me how he feels towards me. We're going out Sunday. Of course he does. So do I. Saturday, he like sings at a fast pace. I take things slower. Not, yeah, I'm not. I see. The white was 9 of swords on the bottom. Cross out these two. 4 of wands. 8 I see here. I don't know if you have some, like, a little bit of anxiety about, like, things not working out and you having to walk away or whatnot. Some 8 of cups, 2, 3. Or about him walking away with another person. Yeah, like, I don't know if you have anxiety about this person somehow, like, slighting you. But over his intentions towards her. Cross out, please. 2, 3. 6 of Pentacles. He's going to give you a chance. 9 of Swords. 7 of Cups, I see here. And then the Hierophant. So his intentions towards you right now is to see whether or not this is worth moving forward with, which is fair. Like the both of you are single or whatnot, and he wants to kind of like, give you a fair chance. However, about something or in regards to him that makes you be like, okay, well, I don't care if you move on from me or not. Let me see her. Let me see if I'm right. Is her receiving clarity? Is me seeing her receive clarity about something that makes her not sure if he moves on or not? Is that correct? Did I read that correct? Positive card, yes. Negative card for no. 2, 3. 10 of wands. No. Okay. Now this is more so of him, like trying to see, like giving you a chance and seeing, like, okay, like, should I put effort towards it or no? So I think that's his intentions right now. And I mean, that's usually a person's intentions when they're like starting to get to know a person, like to see, like what it's going to be before they really make some sort of concrete decision. So, I mean, it's more than fair. So that's what I get. What's your second one? 2, 3. Also, like what he said was true. It's a beginning. He's not playing games with me, right? Like what he said is true. I'll pull a card. Was he telling the truth from card? 2, 3. Strength. Perhaps so. That does talk about being very confident and bold. But he may be kind of like iffy about which direction to take in a situation, though. So I think he would. Really? You are rude. You are really fucking rude. I'm sorry, y'all. Miss Daphne over here has to show herself. She wants to be the queen. Really? Get your nail out of there, please. Thank you. Please and thank you. Thank you. Check if your internet is on data or Wi-Fi. It's on Wi-Fi. Stay, my bad. It's just texting me because I left something at his shop. I swear to God, if you put your furry ass on this table again. Hello, TK. Just text me because I left something at his shop. He wanted to return to me, and I haven't spoken to him since over a week now. He sent me a pic, and I was like, I thought you were supposed to return it. He said, you never want to link with me, so what you want me to do? The way you talk to that? Yeah, I talk to her like she's an actual human. Or whatnot. She knows what she's doing. She ain't stupid. I swear to God. Stop doing that. I don't know whether you're trying to get a rise out of me or not. Go ahead and put your little furry behind all this. See exactly where you go. No. No. Jesus. And I'm not giving you a ride. Ugh. Just sit over there and relax. Like, sit down. There's so many places you can sit. There's so many places you can sit, just not in my workspace. Damn. Go over there one more time. Uh-huh. You got one more time, damn it. Jesus Lord. Like a child. Believe it or not, she understands English. I remember what a couple months ago I said something. It was kind of shitty. It was funny, and she looked at me like, "Really, bitch?" And just looked back. Okay, see, was it that hard? You found yourself a place to sit. You chill now. You're doing well for yourself, ma'am. Don't get back on the damn table. That's all. Anyways, go ahead with the second one. Tracking everything in hair. There is hair all over the fucking place. I swear to God. Ugh. So, how does Huz truly feel on one for me? Obviously, he's upset, right? I don't know what to say. I mean, he's a player, so I wouldn't really care that much. Say back to him. I've been thinking about him here and there. Okay, well, let's see. Let's see how he feels towards you right now. How does... No. We already know how he feels, so I'm going to say what he wants from you. To my guys' ancestors, the lover technique. What does Huz want from Namaste currently? Like, what does he truly want from her right now? 2, 3. I want you to give me love and affection and attention. Nope. 10 of Pentacles. 4 of Wands. What does he want? 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands. The Hierophant. 9 of Cups. 9 of Wands. So here's what I do get. He does want things to go his way, and then 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, and the Hierophant. Those do speak of having a committed relationship. And here's the whole thing with the order that they're in. I could say that he may want you in his life long term. Get off the fuck shit. Oh crap. Really? You knocked my iPad off the damn table. Daphne, get your furry ass off of here. Don't fucking look at me like that. Go. Okay, you know what? I got the spray. You see that? Uh-huh. Don't let me have to... Okay. Learn your lesson the first time. Jesus. Over here making things fall. You don't pay no bills around here. You're broke. Anyways. I'm sorry about my 2-year-old. And whatnot. She's reckless. I tried to train her. I really did. She understands the words get out to a certain extent, but that's besides the point. But anyways, as I was saying, those terrible twos. I don't know that's right. Shit. She's pretty. Thank you. But she's a pain in the ass. Anywho. Here's what... Wait a minute. Am I reading this right? Because here's another way. The way that I just read it like a second ago. Am I right about that? Positive perfect yes, negative perfect no. That's not telling me a damn thing. Okay, nah. So like I was saying before, so what does he truly want from you? Like 9 of Cups, like you are a wish fulfillment to this person to a certain extent, so they do want you. But what's with 10 Pentacles and 4 Wands? 2, 3? Excuse me, Wheel of Fortune. Tell me about the Hierophant. 2, 3. Here's what they want to do. They want things to go their way, and they really do want to put effort towards you. I mean, it's possible they may actually want a relationship with you or something that lasts. You know, they may see you as like a lasting connection that they can have fun with. Something that may go towards maybe their beliefs, not religiously, but what, like, how they think things should be here. Um, does he want a relationship? Stop flying. Damn. Positive card for you. The star is there, so that talks about, you know, being very desirable. That kind of flew out, but that's being very desirable, especially like image wise, like being a wish, a desire, whatever. So does he actually want a relationship with her? Positive card for yes, negative card for no. Does he? 2, 3, 6 of Cups. So to me, that's a yes here. So about 6 of Cups. 2, 3, 5 of Cups. Why is that there? For some, please. 2, 3, 2 of Cups, 2 of Swords, and then Temperance. All right, y'all aren't making any sense. I'm taking this shit back, but 6 of Cups is a yes to me. But okay, you know what? Let me redo this because here's the whole thing. The energy is very back and forth, and I really don't like that. So again, I'm gonna ask, you guys, the ancestors don't want to take me. So what is Huz really wanting out of their connection? What is he really wanting out of it? What does he want from it? Crystal, please. 2, 3. What is he wanting? Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and the Chariot. 4 of Swords and the 2 of Wands. So again, the same thing. I think he wants a new start with you. Like, he wants something stable with you, and he sees you as a person that he can have that with. And he's kind of looking for things to take another direction here. But with the 4 of Swords, it's like almost like he may feel like you're sleeping on things. Because intuitively, you know, like which way this could really go here. Talking about the Chariot. 2, 3. Queen of Wands. Tell me about the Chariot. 2, 3 here. The Fool. Tell me about Queen of Wands. 2, 3 here. 5 of Swords. So Queen of Wands and 5 of Swords can talk about somebody that can be like a bit manipulative and a bitch, but the Fool will talk about somebody that's fun. So why are you guys bringing this up? Please. 2, 3. Knight of Cups. The Hangman. Ace of Swords. Maybe going towards what he'd like. I have no idea. It's just getting confusing here. But anyways, what is he really wanting? Please. 2, 3. I stayed in last week, you know, wishing I was in the club with him Saturday. Jeez. What is he really wanting? 7 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. He's not necessarily being too upfront, but the thing is he wants you to put towards effort because, again, he may want something long term. I'm going to do this one more time. It might just be the fucking deck itself. Sorry, because those other cards I pulled, they fucking threw me off. I'm not going to lie. Again, what is he wanting from the connection? What is he wanting from this connection? What does he want? First of all, please. Like, does he want sex? Does he want actual love? Does he want attention? What is it that he wants? First of all, please. 2, 3. 3 of Pentacles. He wants to be able to build things up with you, and he's waiting. This is also kind of like trying to see what else is out there, but the thing is, he feels as if he can maybe have something, you know, really good with you. Maybe like an actual relationship, or at least like something that like makes the both of you really happy. Talking about Judgment. 2, 3. The Tower here. However, he's kind of being thrown off. Like, maybe he's waiting on you to make a decision or whatnot. It may feel like things are a bit unstable. Why is the Tower here? Cross off, please. 2, 3. Why is that here? 4 of Pentacles. Is he here? It's throwing him off how closed off you've been somewhat. Like, he's invested. But again, like, it's the same thing I always get. Like, he has got his way with other people, so he might be a bit confused or wondering, like, well, why isn't it working? Because not every girl is the same. That's why. What does he want Namaste to do when it comes to this? What does he want her to do? First off, please. 2, 3. The Moon. King of Pentacles. 7 of Swords. Maybe he wants you to stop dodging him or be more honest. Talking about the Moon. 2, 3. The Hangman. It's like kind of like he doesn't want you to leave him in such like an empty space, like not knowing what's going on. Like, he doesn't want to be confused. Talking about 7 of Swords. 2, 3. 2 of Cups. as well as like maybe quit whoever you're with or whatnot, or something. Why else is Seven of Swords here? 2, 3. I see here. He's tired of kind of like being ghosted or feeling like you're ghosting him. So here's what I get all together. He wants to build something lasting that makes the both of you happy now. Whether that be like a relationship or a situationship or whatnot would be completely up to the both of you. But, you know, going by his track record, he may just want somebody to fuck on for some time here. As well as the other thing here is this too. So you're really pretty and he's attractive. I mean, I don't doubt that you're more attractive than he is. But the thing is this guys like that, and I think we discussed it the last time, those are the ones like they want the look of it as well as the aesthetic happiness, but also maybe wanting to do their own thing too, right? And I mean, here's the whole thing. If that's a connection that you agree to because you don't have a problem with that, then okay, fine, because that would hint at an open relationship. The dudes like that, they don't want any openness on your end, just on their end. It's basically a connection that they feel like they can act up in and just go back to because they're fucking stupid. The psychology behind it is skewed. That type of thing. I'll ask this much. If him and Namaste were to actually go out, would he be a fuckboy behind her back? Would he be a fuckboy behind her back if they were to actually go out? What's out, please? 2, 3. 4 of Swords. Page of Swords. The Hierophant. He might cool down on that from Page of Swords. 2, 3. 4 of Cups. He may not be. Honestly. Would he be completely loyal? Positive heart, yes. Negative heart, no. Ace of Pentacles, yeah. Would he remain loyal the entire relationship? No. Positive heart, yes. Negative heart, no. No. Yeah, he juggle. Like, he would be consistent to you, but he'd still be Mr. Hot Dick. So, nah. But that's what I get. So, I mean, honestly, you'd be dodging a bullet by just... I mean, if you want to go out to eat with him, okay, fine. But I really wouldn't take him seriously, honestly. Especially, like, if he has a track record for, like, being a fuckboy and doing all this other shit and at least, like, can't take other people's feelings into consideration. Nah. But that's what I get there. What's your last one? He wants to know why I haven't seen him this week. Fuck. Just be like, I've been busy. I don't want to drop heavy stuff like that. Understandable, just be like, I've just been very busy, caught up in my own world, that's all. Nothing against you. Hey, VG. How many people are in front? Just one. Should I tell him the truth? Is that your last question? I don't want to lie. Busy is an excuse to me. Understandable. No, it's not. No, okay. Well, I'll see anyway. 2 cards. Should she tell him the truth? Should she? Cards out, please. 2, 3. The Hangman. If you'd like... Positive card, yes, negative card, no. Should she tell him the truth? 2, 3. 5 of Wands, that could be a no. And Four of Swords is here. I mean, well, if it's about that one thing or whatnot, because I mean, everybody has a different grieving process and stuff. I think it's the type of thing to also remember too. Like, you don't really have to explain much to anybody. Just be like, look, I just been through. Just be like, I just been through some things. That's all. You don't even have to go into detail. Be like, what? Like, I don't. Just be like, I don't want to talk about it. That's it. Well, why not? I don't want to talk about it. No. All right. BG, you'll be after Namaste. All right. If I go out with C Sunday, how will it go? All right. Guys, ancestors will protect me. So if Namaste goes out with C Sunday, how will it go? If she goes out with him Sunday, how will it go? From Southeast 2, 3. How will it go? 10 of Wands, Knight of Cups, 6 of Cups, the Chariot, and the Ace of Cups here. So it may go fine with the Chariot, Ace of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. Like, be nice to see this person. Tell me about 10 of Wands though. 2, 3. The Page of Wands is reversed here. Why is Page of Wands reversed? I mean, that could talk about bad gossip, somebody being like really immature or something not taking off as it should have. Talking about 6 of Cups. 2, 3. 7 of Swords. What the fuck are you guys going on? All right, sorry. Again, let me take that back. All right, here comes the ancestors that will protect me again. If she goes out with him Sunday, how will things go at this hangout? If she goes out with C Sunday, for Southeast 2, 3, how will it go? The Tower, okay. 7 of Swords. All right, that comes out again. Page of Wands. 10 of Wands and the Moon. How will it go? So there's something about it being a bit overwhelming. And I don't know if this is about like some sort of surprise argument that could occur. Something about the Tower, 2, 3. The Hierophant. Something about Page of Wands, 2, 3. Queen of Pentacles. Let me see. Does this have anything to do with her grief? Positive card for yes, negative card for no. 6 of Pentacles and Knight. 4 of Wands, Strength. It could literally end in Temperance. If it's nothing bad that he's doing, it could just be like you still dealing with the aftermath of the family issue. That type of thing here, and trying to like really ground yourself and maybe seem excited even though you're a bit stressed at this time. And I got a guess here that has to deal with you grieving. Yeah, again, 4 of Wands, which is family. Strength is you trying to like be confident within yourself and be strong and move forward. Yeah, like you really, the Empress, like you really trying to balance out your emotions and just trying to be present while still being in your head. So that's probably the cards. Probably right, the reason why I got all those negative cards here. So the hangout itself may not be bad. It's just more so like your mental state and you just trying to maybe seem like you're all there. Does any of this have to deal with something else? Positive card for yes. Something with C, does it? Positive card for yes, negative card for no. 7 of Pentacles, not necessarily. It's just more so like I think he'll be excited, but also still wondering like, okay, should I continue to invest in this person? So if anything, this is just more so of like you still getting over some stuff. Besides that, I guess, how will he feel about me? All right. How will he feel about her during this hangout? How will he feel? For Southwest 2, 3, how will he feel? Excuse me. I might just drop him, to be honest. Why? How will he feel? Queen of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, 4 of Swords, Injustice, King of Pentacles. How will he feel? Queen of Swords and 9 of Pentacles is here. How will he feel about you during it? I mean, this is somebody that's like being like very sharp with words. Not to say that like you be sharp. This could also just be like you being very direct and honest. He may feel like you look good, that you're independent, but he'll still kind of like be in his head here because you have your justice. This is you trying to do things right. Five of Cups can talk about disappointments. And then King of Pentacles. Here's what it is. And then the Fool, how will he feel? Like he'll have fun. I think this has to go towards, I'm not a bitch at all. No, I'm not saying that you are. No, Queen of Swords usually can talk about being one. But that's not the way that I thought. I'm like, why is she here? Is that my Queen of Swords? But here's what I think. So I remember you telling me earlier how he wanted things to go fast, but you wanted things to go slower. And I think that might be a bit of a disappointment to him. But at the same time, like if he's looking to build like a true connection, he can't rush it. That's not how things go. Not unless he's trying to fill a void, and not necessarily from a person, but more so like within himself. Why is all this here? Why is this energy like this? Please 2, 3. Why Five of Cups? Disappointment. So basically what I said, why Ace of Wands, the Magician, Queen of Cups. Two of Wands, Page of Swords, Wheel of Fortune. Again, him trying to like really give this a chance. How about Five of Cups? 2, 3. Knight of Swords. Again, because he wants to go fast. Is he gonna be like a bit upset with her or disappointed with things because things are going fast as he wants them to? Positive card for yes, negative card for no. Is it that? 2, 3. Yeah, the Chariot. Yep. That make yep. Is he just trying to hook up? Probably. Let me pull some of these cards back and ask, but yeah, that would make sense if he was trying to. My bad. No, you're good. You were totally good. But I'm just like, why does it seem like he's like trying to be happy but also disappointed? And then I'm like, oh, that's why. Let's see here. Is he just trying to hook up with Namaste? Is that what he's really trying to do? Cross out please 2, 3. Probably had tons of girls in his DMs. I mean, he is a nice looking person, don't get me wrong, but like, he's not that type of person that, you know, if I were to see him, I would just drop my drawers either. Let's see, is he just trying to hook up? 3 of Wands, the Empress, the Magician, King of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, and then 2 of Wands. So the first 3 cards tell me this. He's looking for his ideal person, whether that be you or not. But 3 of Wands is also waiting for something and trying to see if he can not conjure, but like not like a magic maybe he's looking for, yeah, that's what I get. Like he's doing that, and he might be wanting to go take another direction. Talk about Queen of Cups, 2, 3. Queen of Swords, because oh, I see here. He's looking for somebody that's more emotional towards him rather than being very logical about things. Let me ask, is he looking for a dumbass? Positive RPS, negative card for no. Is that what he's looking for? 2, 3. King of Wands. So my King of Wands, 2, 3. Queen of I wouldn't necessarily say he's looking for a dumbass, but at the same time, he's looking for somebody, because here's the whole thing. These two don't necessarily match. King of Wands would be somebody that's proud of their partner, but at the same time, this is a very docile individual. I think he just wants me to be more emotionally open. It could be that. Does he want her to be more emotionally open? Positive card, yes. Negative card, no. I think I've seen that before. Yes and no to my 2 of Pentacles, 2, 3. It's just more so of like he doesn't want you to be like back and forth or whatnot. Honestly, this is just a simple case of maybe some incompatibility, as well as he shouldn't want to go fast. He wants to be loved. That's what he told me. Well, everybody wants to be loved. I think he's looking for somebody to pour into him more emotionally speaking. Not to say that you aren't. But the thing is, you're not gonna just jump into it either. Or whatnot. I think he's like looking for I want to say that he's looking for something aesthetically pleasing, It's just more so like looking for somebody that just kind of like gets on the train with him. Be like, oh, this is really nice. Oh, look, we're in a relationship like 2 weeks later. That type of thing here. I mean, some people they do that and they're together forever, and others it doesn't like pan out that well. Let's see here. Should I go Sunday? Will we pull one more card? Yeah, one card. Should she go Sunday? Should she go? One card, two, three. Yes and no. Should she go hang out with him Sunday? One card, two, three. Three of Cups. So that's gonna talk about a yes, like having fun. Talking about Three of Cups, two, three. Yeah, and like it. I can't talk. Like a good time socializing. So it's saying yes if you like. I mean, if it don't work out, just be friends with him because he doesn't seem completely horrible or horrible at all. But then again, I don't know this person. I kind of only want to be friends with him. Just kind of let him know or something. I don't know how I could friend zone him. It's easy. You just friend zone him. But that's what I see. All right, VG, go ahead with any questions. Be like, we can just be friends. Oh yeah, I see what you're getting at. Ah, yeah, it's gonna be one of them things where you just have to ease yourself into. Thanks, babe. You're welcome. Also, let me. Right, my financial situation is bad. I thought it was going to get better because I thought I was about to finish paying off my car, but not even close. I still owe 12K. It's alright. I still owe some stuff on my car too. Excuse me. Can you tell me if it's going to get better soon? I'm so stressed out. We cut things off. We cut off things in budget. All right. Well, let's see. My guys and ancestors will tell me. So will BG's financial situation get better soon? Will it get better soon? Chrysopolis 2, 3. Do you think I need a cleanse? Can you tell me if it's gonna? Oh, I'm so stressed. I see. Oh, I just read that. Do you think I need a cleanse? I mean, if you want to do that, I think what it is that like you've been like really stressed with a lot of things going on. Um, it's not like anybody's like throwing any bad juju. I mean, a lot of people are going through like a really tough time economically wise, or financially wise, because of the economy. Like food's getting pricier. The cost of living is going up. Like all of us are going through a tough time. I wouldn't necessarily say you need a cleanse, but I mean, if you want to do that, for abundance, let's see here. I would say this much. There are tiny money spells that you can do that may bring in some money, I'd say, like within the next couple of days or 2 weeks or so, or whatnot. Um, to like kind of like alleviate certain stuff. But like maybe kind of like getting a cleanse to maybe like help you not be so stressed. But that's what I would have to say about it. But anyways, will things get better? Again, it's my guy's ancestor loves me. So will things get better for her soon financially wise? Will they? For some please 2, 3. Let's see here. 9 of Wands, Knight of Swords, Death, King of Pentacles, and then the Lovers. So I do see that it will get better eventually. King of Pentacles and the Lovers gives me that energy like where you and your husband are both doing well financially here. But this tells me with the King of Pentacles there's something that you'd have to do. With the Nine of Wands here, that just lets me know like, especially with the Knight of Swords, like things are kind of coming at you fast and changing in a way. It's about death, 2, 3. Yeah, the Hierophant, and kind of like, affecting the family. What's with the King of Pentacles? Stop it. What's with the King of Pentacles? 2, 3. Ace of Wands. So that's finding like a new idea or opportunity. So what would she have to do to get this situation better? What would she have to do? Persepolis 2, 3. I just wanted to pop up the Sun, 8 of Swords, and 5 of Wands here. So this would talk about things that are very conflicting. And then here's the Sun. Honestly, the need to kind of like, there's a need to maybe figure out the root of the issue. Tell me about the Sun, 2, 3. The Moon. So there is a reason why things aren't doing too well. Tell me about the Moon, 2, 3. The Devil here. So that's something that takes from you that doesn't need to be taken. And then you have here Judgment, a decision here. So there may be something kind of underneath it all that's what's taking maybe the brunt of the money or kind of making things bad per se. What is it exactly? Persepolis 2, 3. 5 of Swords. Something that's a bit debilitating. 7 of Pentacles. Page of Swords. Something that's been invested in. Somebody Page of Swords, 2, 3. 7 of Swords. And then the Strength is here. Here's the thing that kind of came to mind. So Apple, the company has been in trouble as well as has been sued by people for continuously taking money out of people's accounts when not necessary. Like you'll have some people, they'll pay for like extra storage or like Apple Music or both, and that equals out to like $12 a month. But you have people that notice that Apple's been like taking more than just 12 out for no fucking reason, right? So there may be like something or somebody that's been taking more money than they should be or whatnot. What is it? Persepolis, what is it that's been doing that? 2, 3. Persepolis 2, 3. 2 of Cups, King of Cups, Queen of Wands. About 2 of Cups, 2, 3. 8 of Pentacles. Either something to do with work or something that both you and your husband are connected to. King of Cups, Queen of Wands here. Something that may be kind of like keeping the both of you grounded. Is it anything to do with entertainment? Positive card, yes. Negative card, no. Seven of Cups, not necessarily. Like, is it anything to do with like a subscription? Positive card, yes. Negative card, no. High Priestess. That's not telling me anything. Again, does it have anything to do with a subscription? Positive card, yes. Negative card, no. Six of Pentacles is possible, and then Wheel of Fortune here. I would take a bigger look at certain subscriptions and be like, hey, I'm paying this much when I thought I was paying this much. That's something that could alleviate it, as well as, like, I know you say you're paying off your card, as well as check to see what things are on auto pay when they shouldn't be and whatnot. Like, for example, all my stuff isn't, except for one thing, because it needs to be, all my stuff is not on auto pay, like, at all. And for good reason, too. Like, that's just a pain in the ass. But it feels like it will. It's just more so of like there's been certain things in the background that have been taking more money than it should be, is what I get from this. As well as, let's see here, by what zodiac sign season will things be better for her financially speaking? Like, by what zodiac sign season will things alleviate? One card, two, three. Ace of Cups. This could be by the summer, so the next water sign season that we just have Pisces, so Cancer and Scorpio, so about June. I would say June to November or whatnot. Tell me more, two, three. But also Ace of Cups, again, like Cups is summer. Yeah, Nine of Swords, Knight of Wands, Eight of Wands. This is a situation that actually can go away pretty fast. Or whatnot. Especially since you've done a lot, but again, I do see this alleviating though. So that's what I get. So it may be kind of soon depending on what you find or whatnot. Oh, the other thing here is too is this, like if you have health insurance or whatnot, like check the policy, like health insurance from like since you're like teaching and whatnot. Like I know like certain places where you work, they take out a certain amount out of your paycheck. I'm not saying like get rid of your insurance, but I would say like both you and your husband like both check for that. And see like are they taking more than what they should be taking out of it. I would say that it's just having something to do with like there's been something in the background that's just been taking more money than it should. As well as just make sure that like there's nobody in your accounts. As well as if you want to take precautions and make sure you're not getting hacked, maybe have your bank go over your bank statements and stuff like that. Maybe get like new debit and credit cards and whatnot, stuff like that. But that's what I get. What's your second one? Can you tell me what happened to the loan I have? Sure. Like, what do you mean? What happened to it? Like, are you going to get it? Was like money taken out of it or something? Like, did you like recently get it? Like I want to know what I'm looking for. It's under my husband's name. This loan he has. Okay. We were supposed to pay it off in November 2025, and when I called the bank, they said we still owe triple the amount, which was 12K. Oh, okay, so you're wondering if they took it away or not. All right. Um. Right. So the loan that was under her husband's name, guys, ancestors will protect me. The loan that was under her husband's name. What happened to it? What happened to it? Chrysopolis 2-3. Like, was it taken back? What? Chrysopolis 2-3. I'm trying to figure out how did we get to 12,000 when the contract says November 2025. The bank just told me that it's late fees, interest, and skip payments. Oh, well, here's what your husband could have been doing. So the thing is this, depending on the bank, they'll have you pay it back month by month, depending. So maybe he may not have done that. Either that or the bank is just fucking stupid and they didn't explain everything. So let's see. What happened to it? So 6 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, the Tower, and then the Moon. Maybe something that you're unaware of. Something about the Moon here. 2, 3. Because Ace of Pentacles is the loan itself. The Tower would talk about some sort of discrepancy, some sort of big thing that happened. 6 of Cups is the past. 5 of Swords. This would talk about some sort of over the table deception. So, what happened to it? Either your husband's being dishonest or the bank is being dishonest. Because this is cheating people out of stuff. According to my calculations, I should owe only 3,500. Tell me about 5 of Swords. 2, 3. 3 of Swords here. So this talks to. So what could happen on their end? I mean, this can talk about some sort of technical issue. But 3 of Swords. Let's see who's lying. Is the bank lying? Positive card for yes, negative card for no. Okay, is her husband lying? Positive card for yes, negative card for no. It's the bank. 6 of Wands is trying to win. So what happened to the loan exactly? First off, please, 2, 3. Ace of Wands, they gave it to you. The Hierophant. There was some shit that they didn't tell you that they did or that was a part of it. Which is why all of a sudden there's these accrued fees. So the Hierophant will talk about structure, but this also is just like the reason why you read all the terms and conditions and stuff. So they're more than likely fucking with you. Talking about the Hierophant, 2, 3. The Hermit. Something sneaky or hidden that they did. Hey, I did say in the last read that the reason why with the finances, it seems like there's been things that have like been taking more money than it should. Check your bank statements because it's like this. Like let's say like, oh, I have 3,000, and now all of a sudden like you have less money than you thought even after you paid bills, and you're just like, what the fuck? Maybe these assholes been taking money that they shouldn't have been taking. Not that I'm sensing it, but I would definitely check your bank statements. What else has happened? First off, please, to the loan, 2, 3. Like, why all of a sudden, like, why is there all of these late fees, all in interest? Like, why? First off, please, 2, 3. Why? Page of Swords, 9 of Swords, 4 of Wands. It may be the institution itself. Is that my Page of Swords, 2, 3? Excuse me. This can talk about being very slow to do something. Maybe maybe a technical issue. But this isn't making any sense again. Yeah, why are they saying that there's all these late fees all of a sudden? Like, how did this loan triple? Of course, how please 2, 3, how? The Sun, 3 of Cups, 5 of Wands. Tell me about the 3 Cups, 2, 3. And I'm sorry, no, tell me about the Sun. That's what I meant. Tell me about the Sun, 2, 3. The Empress. How? So this could talk about you. Tell me about 5 of Wands, 2, 3. 4 of Swords. This all may have happened because like this is like literally sleeping on something. So it could literally be the bank, but also maybe there was a need to make payments on this, like actual payments that somebody knew about and they didn't. That type of thing here. So what happened to it is either the bank is fucking with you or your husband's not telling you everything, but I asked like who's fucking with you, and it's the bank. That's why I would say I would. Matter of fact, are these assholes taking money from her without her knowing? Money that they shouldn't be taking? Positive card for yes, negative card for no. 8 of Pentacles. Again, are they taking money from her that they shouldn't? Positive card for yes, negative card for no. 3 of Wands. Tell you more. 2, 3. One more card. 2 of Cups. Putting forth a lot of effort towards something. 3 of Wands is waiting, and 2 of Cups is another connection. Tell me 3 of Wands. 2, 3. 4 of Cups is not getting something. I would be I look over your bank statements. That's what I'm going to say. Because, but at the same time here too, let's say you're supposed to be making like, I'm not making, but supposed to be paying this back the entire time. And since it's under your husband's name, it's under his bank account. It wouldn't really be making sense to be making like $12,000 if they've been taking money out of his account, and that's if they've been doing that. That means that he should owe less. So either they don't have their shit together, or your husband's been very absent-minded. It's one of the two. But that's what I get. Also. Okay, thanks. You're welcome. So let me see something real quick here. Nope, nothing there. So let me. Alright. Hey Deb, sending for a question in a minute. Alright, no problem. Can you tell me? Sorry, I didn't finish typing my question. You're good. Alright. Can you tell me if I'm ready to take my bilingual certification test? Also, like, if I take it in July, would I pass it? All right, let's see here. Did I get what you mean here? Let's see. My guys and ancestors are looking at me. So it. Press the top, please. Press the top. Is she ready to take her bilingual certification test? Is she? Press top, please. 2 3. Is she? Seven of Pentacles, the Hierophant, Ace of Cups, Five of Wands, and then 10 of Swords. Again, positive card for yes, negative card for no. She's ready to take it 2 3. Four of Pentacles, so no, that talks about the need to hold back. The reason being is because of this. So Hierophant, that will talk about family tradition, so that lets me know that, and then Ace of Cups here. So this lets me know that this is like, I suppose like you already know Spanish and whatnot, if that's what it's going towards, unless like this was going towards like another language, but this would go towards family. And here's one thing I was thinking. It's like this. It says no because you have your 10 of Swords and 5 of Wands. This talks about an ending due to like some sort of petty conflict. It's like this. So despite you may like already like naturally knowing it, the one thing to remember is this. So in schools, despite like who teaches Spanish, like the dialect that they go off of either is like Mexican Spanish or like Spain Spanish, right? And side note, Spain Spanish fucking irritates the fuck out of me. I hate how it sounds. I hate it. And that's one thing to kind of like look into is what this feels like. Like Seven of Pentacles is investing, but this feels like looking into something. Like when it comes to that test, like look over like what dialect is in, like what they would want you to do or whatnot. Tell me more about it, Chris. Please 2 3. Yeah, Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups, the Empress. This goes towards like what you're naturally confident and fluent in, but this is talking about something else. So no. I need to step in. It would definitely help me financially. I got you on that. Hey JD. Let's see here. Will she be ready to take it in July though? Positive card yes, negative card no. Temperance, so that's yes. Why isn't she ready now? What more about that? What's up? Please 2 3. Why not now? Queen of Swords, so that would talk about certain issues. King of Wands and then 2 of Wands. It's the direction that they're trying to take it. Does this have anything to do with it being in a different dialect? Positive card for yes, negative card for no. High Priestess. Tell my High Priestess 2 3. 10 of Wands. Certain tricks that they may use. Honestly, again, does this have to do with it being in a different dialect? Positive card for yes, negative card for no. Yes and no. What's the other reason? First card, please. 2 3. 10 of Pentacles. 7 of... They throw in certain tricks when it comes to it. Certain things like let's say like you take like a pre-test or like a prep type of course here. There's certain things there's certain things that they don't necessarily include. So right now you wouldn't necessarily pass it because number one, it's a different dialect. Not to say that you can't like understand it, but it's just more so of like again, like the Spanish that's you already know, like that's usually taught in schools is not really the one that you hear talking in the street or whatnot. Like for example, so I'm in Florida, so the dialect of Spanish that I'm used to hearing would talk about like would usually just be like either Caribbean or fucking Mexican, and that's it. I don't really hear Spain Spanish, and I don't want to. Ugh. So that's that. But I'm getting a guess as to you will pass it in July. Like you'll pass it if you take it in July. So that's what I get. So it's the type of thing of to look more into it as well as other things that they could throw in there because it seems like they could throw certain things in there that might throw you off. When can I ask the same question? Either like in another week or a month of whatnot. I wouldn't necessarily like ask it like every day or whatnot because energy changes. Also, let's see here. JD, go ahead with any questions. But that's what I see there. So, but that's what I would have to say. Like either like next week or like next month. All right. Also, Deb, you'll be after JD. All right. So. I'm frustrated with my application process and possibly I will want to get any job interview or job. I literally applied to like 6 jobs. I'm sorry. Oh, JD, don't I? Yeah. I just didn't like announce it and whatnot because I'm focusing on VG. I, well, here's what I will say is this too, because wait, oh okay, because I'm going back and forth reading. Uh, I'm frustrated with my application process and probably, possibly I will get any. Well, here's the thing: you're not the only one with the issue. Trust me, it's not you. It's not you. Like for example, so when I was like starting to apply for developer positions and shit or whatnot, it was nearly, I wouldn't say nearly impossible, but like I quickly discovered that a lot of people, like thousands to maybe some million of people, like had issues like getting a position. And the reason being is because not only has COVID fucked up things, but because companies don't want to pay people what they're worth, they're not going to hire people that they actually need, and instead they're going to grab people from lower positions already in the company and then just promote them without pay. Like this makes me feel like I'm stuck in my current situation. I'm sorry. No, it literally be like that. Oh, excuse me. Now let's say, can I send for one more? Yeah, I don't mind. But no, but I would just say just keep putting yourself out there, as well as I would say also apply to. Here's what got me a job faster. This is like this. So I code, but what got me something a bit faster with where literally was like 2 months. I applied at a different, like in a different career field. So I worked at a law firm for like 2 3 months or whatnot, but I applied within the legal field and got something within 2 months. So I would say like if your current career field's not getting it, I would say go to another one. And the reason being is because of this. They're willing to hire somebody with like no experience that can't demand anything, um, more than they would somebody with the experience. And I'm not even joking, like literally. I feel like the application is there, just posted, but not a real job. Have you been applying on Indeed? Because I heard about that. Like Indeed, like they post ghost jobs or whatnot. And the reason they do that is because there's something about it. Like I think in the company, like it's illegal to have like an open position, but not like posted online or something like that. So they do that, but they already have somebody placed in it. It's honestly like pretty shitty, but still. That's what I did. I chose non-traditional roles. Ah, all right. Honestly, you'll be after Deb. I would just say just keep going, keep doing it. Um, eh. directly on company sites. No, indeed. Okay, good. Um, all I can really tell you is to keep going. Because the other reason why, believe it or not, like you and a lot of people feel like, okay, nothing's working, is really the recruiter itself, like people in HR. They're the ones that make sure that, like, you at least, like, get an interview or not. Like, if you have, like, a good, like, HR recruiter or whatnot, you'll at least, like, get your foot in the door, is what I would say. Like, if you have somebody get contacted by somebody that's actually doing their job correctly, you'll make some sort of progress. Because ultimately, it would be, you know, like, up to the hiring manager to get to you, or to hire you, should I say? I will continue, but I'm depressed. Well, the other thing here is too is like kind of like taking a break from it all, because that's what I did. I took a couple breaks. I'm like, I just can't. Ugh. But no, it's not your fault. It's literally just the company at this point. Excuse me. And then they'll be wondering like, why do we have to offer, not offer, but why do we have to, like, you know, have 3 people for like one position? Well, you guys did have a lot of people that had more than enough experience for that, and you didn't want to hire any of them. Instead, you just wanted to hire somebody else that didn't know what the fuck they were doing. So hey, trust me, we've been there. Namaste, sent. All right, namaste. You'll be after Deb. I know how that feels. It's draining. Yeah. Ooh. No, but it gets like that. Trust me. You're not the only one. So trust me, it is not you. It really is not you. It's them. Thanks, guys, for encouraging me. Totally, yeah. I would just say take a break when needed be, and then get back on it or whatnot. But just know it's really not you, it's them. What's your first one? Let's see here. All right. All right. Will I get a job offer? Deb, you're after JD. Will I get a job offer soon and better than a current situation? Let's see. Hey guys, wait. I want to use. Give me a second. I want to get back into the routine of using this deck. Damn it! Why is it always fucking doing that? All right. Let's see if my guys' ancestors will protect me. So, will JD get a job offer soon? And will it be better than her current situation. Or will she get a job offer soon? For top, please. Queen of Pentacles is here. That flipped up. Will she get one soon? For top, please. 2, 3. That lets me know that wherever you apply, like, you are a good candidate, or at least a decent one, depending. Because I know you said like non-traditional roles, but at least like you let people know that you're grounded and you know what you're doing. Like, you're not stupid. 6 of Wands is here. The Fool. Ace of Pentacles and the Hierophant. So it's possible that you do get a job offer soon in like somewhat of a traditional environment. Like, I don't know if this is like office work or like just a regular 9 to 5, but it's possible. Somebody could see that like, okay, you're a grounded person that's had their success. And it may feel like very freeing for you. So it's possible that you do. Will this place be better than where she's at currently? For top, please. 2, 3. 8 of Swords, 5 of Wands, and then Queen of Cups. Something about Queen of Cups here. 2, 3. King of Wands. Tell me 5 of Wands. 2, 3. Maybe not. It's like this. Every environment, as we know, does have its pocket of sassy fucking people. However, I feel like you'll have better like pockets of coworkers that are focused on their work and are like very loving individuals. So it's just that type of thing of like, just because you have a new opportunity coming towards you doesn't necessarily mean that the environment will be better. So again, will she come across, let's see, will she get a job offer from a place better than her current job? Positive card for yes, negative card for no. 7 of Swords. So that talks about no, but not like an at all. It's more so like not right now. Will she find a place soon that's better? Positive card for yes, negative card for no. Yes, 9 of Cups. I might be a little bit slow, but yeah, you will soon. Why did I get 7 of Swords more first? Now, please. 2, 3. The Emperor, 7 of Cups. The Magician. Oh, I see here. Certain things are hidden and get hidden and given to other people, and that's the other thing to kind of watch out for here. This would also hint at networking, but I do see that eventually, like soon, you do find a place. So it depends on like where. How soon can she get another job? At least one card. Like how soon? Like number of like days or weeks. How soon? A card. 2, 3. Page of Pentacles. I do have a tiny deck. Give me a second. Let's see here. What number is Page of Pentacles? 4. So you could get like, as soon as say you can get something, at least like another job offer, could really be like within like another month or a couple days, depending. I was okay when I was working and paying my bills, but now that I'm struggling, no love life and no nothing, I feel drained and stressed. I don't know at the moment. I think what it is just like that job kind of like, it's like a shitty job can equal out to like some like more shitty energy that can seep in. I do see you getting a better place though eventually, but let me do this again. All right. Again, will VG find another job? Well, will she find a job that is way better than the place that she's currently at? Will she? First off, please. 2, 3. 10 of Wands. Knight of Cups. Page of Pentacles. Yes, it's just a matter of where you look. The Hierophant. Yeah, eventually you do. What zodiac sign season could this happen in? 1 card, 2, 3. Queen of Wands, Leo. So by the summer. Oh, whatnot here. Has she already applied for this job? Positive card for yes, negative card for no. 2, 3. Has she? 3 of Pentacles, yes. Yeah, 9 of Cups at the bottom is a yes here. So there's a possibility that by July you could get this new position here. But the other thing here is too is to kind of like be aware of like some people snubbing you. Not that I get it with this one, but like with that Seven of Swords coming out, that just talks about like something underhanded that doesn't come right away. So to answer your question, like I do see you getting like another offer eventually. You may get a couple more, but not. It's just I'm sorry, I'm jumbling my words, but it's a matter of being like very discerning at this point. But I feel like by Leo season, you have something that's really good that makes you happy that does come towards you. So that's what I do see. What's your next one? What the hell is this? Oh. Unnecessary stuff here. The energy shift for love, I honestly don't know how to start dating. I think it's the area I live in. Well, how I did it, I just went on apps. Spirit, so it's my guys' energy. I'm sorry, it's my guys' ancestors look at me. So when it comes to JD, like coming back any energy shifts coming in love, any energy shifts coming in love, or for some things 2, 3. The star, so yeah. The Tower, Knight of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, and then Judgment. So it does seem like there is something coming in or whatnot. Like this would talk about a wish fulfilled, you getting what you want, and it may happen unexpectedly here. It may kind of happen slowly. But there is something that's coming in where you do have to make a decision on a person. You have the world, like a new cycle coming in for you, and you leaving behind an old one. Talking about Judgment, 2, 3. Yeah, Seven of Swords. Some of Seven of Swords here, 2, 3 here. The Empress. What's with Judgment and Seven of Swords? Cross out, please. 2, 3. 2 of Cups. Temperance. King of Wands. Something to do with maybe a Sagittarius? And that would make sense here. It's Judgment and Sagittarius. There may be a need to watch out for like a fire sign male, because Seven of Swords is here. Like something that might be a bit deceptive or whatnot. Well, during the shift, does she have any good people coming towards her? Like any good options? Cross out, please. 2, 3. Any? The Hangman, 4 of Cups, and then the Devil. So the Devil, 2, 3. Yes and no. You may have somebody that's really relaxed, but others, it's just more so of like, it's just not hidden in a sense of like, either you're not attracted to them or there's just certain things that they do that kind of bother you or whatnot. But I do sense there is a shift. Is there anybody coming in that she can be with long term? 2 cards, 2, 3. The Moon. The Hierophant. Some of the Moon here, 2, 3. King of Pentacles. Again, is there anybody coming in that she has like that she could have a long-term relationship with? Positive card, yes. Negative card, no. 2, 3. Queen, that's not a yes or no. Positive card, yes. Negative card, no. Does she have anybody good coming in that she has something long-term with? 2, 3. Ace of Cups, that's a yes. Who is it? 2, 3. 10 of Wands. 5 of Wands. The Fool. Something that just kind of like comes in. I don't know if this is somebody that you've had issues with or somebody that's struggled a lot. Something about 10 of Wands or 5 of Wands, 2, 3. Page of Cups. Could be a water sign here. Why is 10 of Wands and 5 of Wands associated with this person, 2, 3. 8 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, and the World. Oh, I see here. You may worry about anything that you have going on at this time. That makes sense. So there is a shift coming where you do have, like, there is a desire fulfilled where, like, you do have different options around you. It's just a matter of, like, being discerning. Some of them you may not be attracted to, others may be kind of deceptive, but I do see there's a potential for, like, at least, like, one or two that you do have something long term with. When does this shift start? Positive, I'm sorry, when does this shift start? What zodiac sign season does it start? One card, two, three. During an earth sign season. So let's see here. We are currently in Taurus. Yeah, you have Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. So I would say anywhere between now towards the end of the week, towards the end of the year is when this all happens. That's what I see. What's your last one? I'm gonna stop using this damn deck. Excuse me. All right. Anything else I need to be aware of at the moment? All right. So guys, any ancestors or is there anything else that JD needs to be aware of at the moment? Anything else she needs to be aware of at the moment? First off, please, 2 or 3. Anything you need to be aware of? So 9 of Cups is a yes. 9 of Wands. 9 of Swords. So be aware of facing burnout when it comes to dramatic people and situations. Yeah, 6 of Swords and the Hermit. Like, this talks about the need to kind of like move on and move forward for your own peace, and the need to kind of like do some introspection or just like stay to yourself here. Talking about some of the Knight of Swords, 2, 3. Yeah, Ace of Cups. This is also being aware of like how soon you can make a new beginning happen. So whether this is like love or work, it's just more so the need to kind of like calm down and not stress yourself out. Tell me more. 2. Again, tell me more. Press out, please. 2, 3. Wait, this does have to do. God damn! Stop fucking falling. Shit. How's a perfect yes? Next perfect no. Does this have to do with the daughter? 2, 3. 10 of Pentacles. Yes. What am I seeing? And then the Empress. Make sure your daughter's wearing protection. Why is your daughter being brought up in this? Cross off, please. 2, 3. I say that because 9 of Swords is something happening out of nowhere. Ace of Cups, and I say like be careful because like Ace of Cups can talk about pregnancy or news of a birth. 10 of Pentacles is long-term family ties, and then the Empress was at the bottom, like before I shuffled, and the Empress in this deck is pregnant. Why is her daughter showing up? Press off, please. 2, 3. Justice. 2 of Cups. Knight of Cups. Talking about Justice here, 2, 3. Ace of Pentacles, I don't know if she's a Libra, but Justice and Ace of Pentacles, like, that could talk about, like, I know, like, the two of you, not that you guys been, like, at each other's throats, but I know, like, you've had issues with her in the past, so 2 of Cups and the Knight of Cups, this can talk about, like, reconnecting here, or at least, like, trying to get along. And then you have your Ace of Pentacles. This talks about like some sort of new start again. What is it with her daughter that she needs to be aware of? 2, 3. Some sort of change. 8 of Wands. Communication about something. 10 of 5 of Swords. 2, 3. The Fool. Maybe how this person communicates, or maybe how they may screw themselves over. Does any of this have to do with pregnancy? Positive part for yes, negative part for no. No, 8 of Cups. No. Okay. This will just have to deal more so like with communication. So they need to kind of like be aware of that and maybe offer like some sort of solution here. Anything else she needs to be aware of in general? For top, please. 2, 3. High Priestess, 4 of Wands, and 7 of Cups. So this is a need to kind of like pay more attention to your intuition, especially maybe when it comes to family or friends. I don't know if you've been like sensing something off or something. Again, I'm just gonna say something off because I can't say another word. 7 of Cups, 2, 3. 5 of Wands. That will talk about, I don't know, like some sort of conflicting thought or something that's confusing. Confusing? I can't talk. What is it that you need to know about this? 2, 3. Queen of Pentacles, the Moon. Ace of Swords. The need to ground yourself. But with the Moon and Ace of Swords, that does talk about having clarity about something. So it's like if there's something to do with like family or stability, there's some sort of clarity coming that may help you out, that may make you feel better, or at least like make you feel like you're not crazy. 10 Ace of Swords, 2, 3. 2 of Wands. This would go towards a different direction being taken. Talking about the Moon, 2, 3. The Devil. Oh, I see her. Oh, I see. It's just more so like this. The need to pay attention to your intuition rather than things that you see in front of you that are very conflicting. I think this whole entire spread is just more so about the need for you to ground yourself. That way you're able to see and deal with things with more clarity. As well as, again, like, that way you're not driving yourself crazy or being too in your head and accidentally either like starting conflict or having internal conflict about things here. And mind you, the Moon clarified by the Devil, that will talk about like obsessing over something or just being like very fearful of whatnot. So that's what I get. It's just like telling you like stop stressing about certain things, try to work them out the best way you can, try to stay to yourself, as well as like when it comes to figuring certain things out, you may not have all the answers right then and there, but don't drive yourself crazy trying to get to them either. But that's what I see. All right, Deb, are you here? Thank you. You're welcome. Good night, everyone. Right here. Okay. So is your question still, how did RJ feel so comfortable? Okay, it is still. All right. How did RJ feel so comfortable insulting my family background and making assumptions? Okay. Here, so guys and ancestors that look at me. How did RJ feel so comfortable doing this? How did he feel so comfortable? Why did he feel so comfortable? Press out, please. 2, 3. Hopefully everyone stay prayed up. Amen. Okay, how? 8 of Cups. The Star. 4 of Pentacles. Well, I'm going to pull more cards, but here's what I get. So for one, he's somebody that's very detached, especially when it comes to emotions, like very emotionally detached. And the Star would talk about somebody's ideal of something or their idealization. And rather than him being open-minded to something here, he's somebody that's like very reserved and closed off. So if something doesn't add up the way that he thinks it should add up, he may criticize it or just like have like a very small mindset towards it. He may have like a very linear thought process. He just met me a few months ago and I just wasn't interested in him. There was a fallout, and because I wasn't texting him back and out of nowhere, he said, I know, no, you don't have a family. Where'd that come from? I have a big family and he doesn't even know me. Anyone who knows me knows I'm family oriented and my parents baby me. Ace of Wands. How do you feel so comfortable in the Hierophant? So if that's the case, then that means that he just didn't get what he wanted. Because you walked away from this. You walked away from him, and maybe he was attracted to you. But to me, this talks about anger. Tell me about the Star. 2, 3. 6 of Wands. So I see here. It's like this. He may have been attracted to you. Honestly, it just sounds like one of those shit things that dudes say because they can't handle rejection, honestly. So how did he feel so comfortable saying this? Persophiles, why? Well, why did he feel so comfortable saying this? Persophiles 2, 3. The Fool, he's a jackass, 2 of Swords, and it's like this. He, not to say that this isn't somebody that takes no for an answer, but this is one of those people that's just very immature and doesn't like rejection. I think he was hoping for things to go further between the two of you, though. Yeah, and he's defensive. And I was just saying that. I even told my dad about the situation too, and he said he's an insecure. Yeah, that's basically what it sounds like now. It's like he can't handle rejection, and it's just saying that because he's an idiot. He didn't get what he wanted in the situation. Yeah, the Emperor. Like, rather than have self-control, like, he decided to fire back. As well as maybe he didn't like having control of the situation either. Or not either, but just didn't, because maybe he thought he would be able to maybe, like, be somebody that would make an impact. Not like a bad impact, but just like, be a man in your life. Like, be your dude. Hoping that he could, like, invest and maybe feel like you would go towards somebody that can actually fill that role, like as in like being your man, that type of thing here. So that's basically why he just felt comfortable enough doing that. He didn't like being rejected, and I think he was interested in you. He was hopeful. Maybe he had, like, I won't say he had high expectations, but maybe he expected things to go further. Maybe he just was a little too hopeful and kind of got his dreams crushed, and now he's just retaliating. It's just stupid shit. Honestly, I would just ignore it. Like, you don't have a family, and I'm like, you don't have a family. I'm like, okay. And I'm pretty sure your dick's not huge. Goodbye. That type of thing. I won't really let that bother you. Honestly, don't let that bother you. That's just him being a piece of shit. Yeah. He's not even a snack. Yeah, he was hopeful, and then he does impulsive things like that. Yep, so he basically shot himself in the foot. And he more than likely ruined any chance that he had of getting back, like if you decide to change your mind. Like, threatened to call the police after. I know somebody that actually has done that to somebody. I do. What was it? So my husband, like, this is like a couple years ago before I met him. It was like this. So when he had, like, turned 21, he was drinking a lot because, mind you, he's military, so that's them. And one night he went out with a couple of friends, one of which was connected to a family friend of his, like an actual relative, right? And that friend in particular, their mother is somebody that's just like a very controlling ass bitch. So he came home. So mind you, that friend came back home, and they came back home drunk. The mom didn't like that, so she went around spreading rumors about my husband, like saying that he was an alcoholic, yada yada yada. So what my husband and his mother did, because they had known that family for years, because they also attended the same school together. But fucking again, like, that guy's mom, like, she was just spreading rumors saying that, like, oh, he's an alcoholic, yada yada yada. So my husband and his mom, they went over to the house to try and settle things out, right? And the argument just turned into like a whole huge argument. So as they were leaving, the mom, she tried slamming the door, like closing the door on my husband's mom. So he held his hand out to stop it, right? She didn't like that and called the cops. So they tried to tell the cops what actually happened, and the dude didn't listen. So then things moved on, moved towards, like, what was it? The mom, that other woman, got a restraining order on my husband and his mom. It didn't last long, of course, but basically that. So that's so disrespectful. Yeah, because that bitch is, apparently. Because it's like this. So, what was it? So this particular family, because there's like 2 sons. There's the oldest one that's kind of like close to my husband in age, and then he has a little brother. Little brother was a fucking badass. Oh, whatnot. Just for that fight. Yep. But the little brother was a fucking badass. Matter of fact, what was it? So my husband, at his the school that he graduated from, he used to be an after school care teacher, and he caught the little brother kind of like lifting up a little girl's skirt or something like that. and just like, you know, nearly cursed him out. And what ended up happening was like he ended up like getting expelled from that school. But it was like this. So the dad, you know, told my husband, he was like, you know, thank you for calling him out. The mom, on the other hand, tried to coddle him, talk about, oh, he would never do that. But here's the whole thing: she lets the youngest get away with whatever else. However, the eldest, that's where the issue lies. Not that there's any issue with him, but the thing is, he told me, my husband told me, like, you know, he's a free thinker, he does whatever. And his mom does not like it. Like, she literally tries to, like, track everything that these boys do in their life. Mind you, still married, right? And that's why I always think that her husband is such a fucking sap, because you're literally gonna allow that to happen to your fucking kids. Like, your kids can't even spread their wings and fly and have like a normal fucking life. Like, no, I can't say that on YouTube. My bad. But anyways, it got to a point where, what was it? He was going to go to college someplace in New York, I think like Columbia or whatnot. And he ended up not going because this woman, you know, quote unquote, forgot to buy his plane ticket or whatnot. So there's that. So my husband, he was like, and still to this day, he's probably still working out pinch a penny. And that's the other way that you can tell that somebody is narcissistic, is that like when you move up to like a different job that has like more responsibilities and is better than the last, they always have an issue with it. Because why? That means that like the better job you get, the less power they have over you. And I think with her, I don't honestly, and not to mention too, like, he also told me how they went out of town with that family before to what was it? Because I live in Florida, so a couple hours from here is Orlando, and they have like a huge water park called Aquatica. I went there like last summer. It was actually like pretty nice. It was fun, but anyway, um, they had a 2-day pass, and because this woman wanted to run her mouth and go to these different shops, you know, they ended up not being able to go. Like, when by the time they had got to the park, you know, the park had already reached maximum capacity. So the next day, his mom, and mind you, I don't like my husband's mother. Like, I cut that bitch off because she's also a fucking narc, but she knows not to ever fuck with me. But that's neither here nor there. The next day, she came up with a plan. So my husband, the two boys, and then her husband, they all went, and they're like, look, whenever you can catch up to us, whenever. And she had an issue with that, but either way, they all had fun. So yeah. And that's the other reason why I'm going to say too, like, when you have kids, watch who their teachers are, because a lot of narcissists, they put themselves in those teaching positions because they're trying to convince themselves, well, other people, but also themselves, that they're good people. Like, you should not be around kids at all. You should fucking die. But that's all I gotta say. Anyway, now I'm gonna say, go ahead, got any question? Hey, Bianca, are you still taking? Shoot, I've seen that happen. Yeah, I'm just like, yikes. Let's see here. Let's see here. Honestly, Bianca, I'm gonna let Namaste be last, but I'll be on here either tomorrow or Saturday. So Namaste is my last person, sorry. But yeah, but that's what happened. Yup. They're usually teachers, coaches. Yep, like they're usually like in like positions where people would need to come to them. Which is why I can't wait until when I have kids, because if any teacher try to fuck with them, ooh, they gonna get cursed the fuck out when I catch you. When I catch you. Thank you. You're welcome. He even said my credentials and degree is fake because I ignored his call. He said I must not be educated enough to answer the phone. Just diabolical. Like now my degree is fake. In the beginning he was saying I'm intelligent. What is he? Is he 25 or 5? Just block him. Well, I imagine you already have, but I wouldn't entertain that. But like, get Daphne. Daphne, ma'am, really? Okay, you're gonna tell the people hi. Oh, oh, okay. You know, all right, fine then. I'm 27. He's like 34. I didn't need to send that yet. No, you're good. No, it's your turn. It's your turn. It's definitely your turn. She only had one, and I know he just got for 2. Look up. Look up. Since you want to be a celebrity, everybody's gonna see you. Look up. Look. Okay, fine. Ooh, come on. But she has big green eyes, so hey, ow. I swear to God, if you get back up there, I know that position better than you. Move. Move on. Go. Hook yourself up to heaven. You can go. Ugh. A black kitty. Now, well, somewhat. Somewhat. Whew. I'll tell you this one. She has a personality. Get away. Uh-huh. You heard that. You definitely heard that. Gotta keep all this damn hair off the fucking table. Jesus. But no, honestly, let me go ahead and answer yours. All right. Is it if it's best for me to just bell and see? All right. My guys' ancestors that live with me. Is it best for Namaste to bail on him? Is it for Sophocles 2? Is it best for Namaste to bail on C for Sophocles 2, 3? Is it? The Lovers. 8 of Cups is walking away. The Star. 6 of Wands and 4 of Pentacles. I mean, if it's what brings you peace, again, positive card for yes, negative card for no. Positive card for yes, negative card for no. Is it best for her to bail on him? 2, 3. Ace of Cups comes out. Yeah, because it's like this is something like the both of you are attracted to each other. However, he has his own way of wanting to succeed in connections here, and maybe like staying away from this may bring you more peace to kind of like, protect yourself some. Now, why are you guys saying it's best for her to bail on this person? Please. 2, 3. Page of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. Well, he may not bring too much to the table and maybe kind of like back and forth or whatnot, as well as like maybe there's something about this that you're not necessarily too secure about. Talking about 10 of Pentacles, 2, 3. Knight of Wands. I see. It's like maybe you have other options that you're interested in. Maybe you're not looking for something long term, or maybe you feel like this person wouldn't necessarily be a match. Any other reason why? 2, 3. King of Wands, 6 of Cups, and then the Hermit. Talking about King of Wands, 2, 3. 7 of Cups here. You don't necessarily know what might await you with this person, because there's something about like, yeah, he's confident, but kind of like something confusing in regards to this person. Like you're wondering, like, is this all a facade? Especially like from your past here. So it may be good to kind of like separate yourself for the time being, because for one, it might be better on your mental health. And then the other thing here too is like you're kind of just like taking overview, and not to mention it's like this. You say like you like to go slower in connections, and he wants to go fast, and that's not really good. I do have other options I want. I don't think he could give me what I want long term. His past of being a fuckboy scares me. I see. And that makes sense here too. So yeah, you might be making a good decision to kind of just like leave. I wouldn't necessarily. No, I will say this much: if he's been nice and respectful towards you, then just at least be like, "Hey, I won't be able to make it." Decide to kind of like change my mind. At least give them the respect of that, instead of just kind of like leaving them hanging. But I think it's saying yes, like it'll be better on your mental health, and you just don't really know when it comes to this person. Yeah, it won't ghost. I thought about blocking and ghosting, but that's hell mean. Yeah, that's it. That's why I'm just like, just let him know. Like if he's been nice to you, just give him that respect. How's Huz feeling about what I said? Is he still interested in me? I just texted him back. All right, give me a second. So, how's Huz feeling about what Namaste said? Like what she texted back. How's he feeling about it? First off, please, 2 3. How's he feeling about it? Page of Swords, 4 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, and then 5 of Cups. It feels like he does have some clarity because before, so maybe he felt like a tad bit rejected and maybe that you were kind of like avoiding him. But maybe now, like, depending on what you said, like, he may know that, like, maybe you're just, like, kind of like sad and disappointed about something or wonders, like, if there's something else there, like, another reason. Yeah, the Star, 9 of Swords, the Hierophant. Some other Hierophant, 2 3. 5 of Swords. He could also, depending on what was said here too, he may also may kind of like wonder if, again, like if you're lying or you're trying to slight him. That being said, like, is he still interested in her? Cross off please, 2 3. Queen of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords. He is, but he feels like you're moving away from him. So how do you feel about what you said? I said I'm dealing with family stuff. Okay. Alright, that makes sense here. Okay, so then my original interpretation was right. Okay. Like, now he just knows that, like, okay, she's just, like, upset. And maybe you're, like, trying to heal from things. I think he still is interested, but he just feels like right now he's just moving away. So, words, press off these 2 3. 4 of Wands. I think he'll wait, and he hopes that things get better when it comes to, like, what's going on. Really? Okay. Ah, damn it. Daphne, can you stop fucking doing that shit? Jesus Christ. And he's kind of like forbidden fruit. I send an invisible like, Lord. Okay. Uh-huh. Well, I would let him remain the forbidden fruit. I wouldn't bite into it. Mess around and bite something rotten. Don't do that to yourself. Sent that to Belinda. Playful and flirty. Ah. Oh, I said that to kind of be. Oh, I see here. But that's what I see. So he understands. Do you think he's taking as I'm turning him down? He shouldn't. Does he take this as she's turning him down? Does he want her to free? The devil. That's what he fears? Some of the devil here too, free? Eight of Pentacles, yeah, like he does fear that, yeah. Like you're not really investing too much time in this person. So again, positive card for yes, negative card for no. Does he take that as her turning him down? 2, 3. 2 of Cups, yes. But in reality, you're just trying to focus on your own emotional health. I'll say this much, even if he walks away, I don't think you're really missing much. I promise you there's nothing wrong with this. Come on. Thanks, babe. You're welcome. Okay, thank everybody that came on tonight. Everyone have a good night. Bye.